Thought you had to find the words. Thought every prayer had to sound a certain way. But some nights all you had was silence, and God heard the part you didn't say. You sat there staring at the floor, phone dark room quiet, heart heavy. Tried to pray but nothing came out, just God, and somehow that was plenty. You had questions you were scared to ask, anger you were scared to show. Thought faith meant never breaking, so you hear what heaven already knows. You said I'm fine to everybody, then fell apart behind the door. Couldn't find the words to ask for help, couldn't fake being strong anymore. But every tear that hit that pillow, every breath you fought to take, every thought you couldn't turn to language, He heard the part you didn't say. You don't have to make it pretty, you don't have to get it right. He can hear a broken heartbeat in the middle of the night. God heard the part you didn't say, heard the prayer behind the pain, when all you had was silence. He still knew you called His name. Yeah, you thought heaven wasn't listening, 'cause the answer never came. But God heard the part you didn't say, every word beneath the ache. Yeah, maybe your prayer was just a tear, maybe your worship was surviving. Maybe getting out of bed today was the only way you knew to keep fighting. Maybe help me never left your lips, but it lived inside your chest. Maybe you were too damn tired to give God anything but what was left, and that's the part nobody tells you. Faith can look like barely hanging on, like sitting in the dark confused and still believing He ain't gone. You don't need a perfect sentence, you don't need a preacher's voice. Sometimes staying in a room with God is still a faithful choice. You don't have to hide the anger, you don't have to hide the fear, you don't have to force a hallelujah just because you know He's near. God heard the part you didn't say, heard the prayer behind the pain, when all you had was silence. He still knew you called His name. You thought heaven wasn't listening, 'cause the answer never came. But God heard the part you didn't say, every word beneath the ache. Yeah. He heard I'm tired in the way you breathe, He heard I'm scared in the way you froze, He heard don't leave me in the silence when you couldn't say it out loud. He heard I'm angry, He heard I'm lost, He heard I don't know what this caused. He heard I still believe you're there even when your faith felt almost gone. You thought prayer was conversation, maybe sometimes prayer is staying. Maybe faith is sitting broken with no speech and no explaining. Maybe heaven reads the language, pain writes underneath your skin. Maybe God was answering prayers you didn't know you sent. So if tonight all you can do is breathe and breathe, if all you can do is cry and cry, if all you can say is God, I don't know, then say that. You don't have to impress the one who already knows your heart. You don't have to finish the sentence, He heard it from the start. God heard the part you didn't say, God heard the part, heard the prayer behind the pain, heard the prayer behind the pain, when all you had was silence. He still knew you called His name. You thought heaven wasn't listening, you thought heaven wasn't listening, 'cause the answer never came. But God heard the part you didn't say, every word beneath the ache. He heard the fear, He heard the doubt, He heard the things you couldn't get out. And even when your voice gave way, God heard the part you didn't say. as you are. He heard the part you didn't say.